much more comfortably. They can use all four of their flippers, and they're actually strong enough to very comfortably hold all of their body weight. So that's about 80 kilos each, and they're only a little bit lighter than I am, and we'll see if they'd like to show you just how comfortable they are on land. So sea lions spend about half the day to climb, really handy for them, and we'll see if Lola would like to do a little bit of climbing. Since the light walking first lights, different sized flippers and swimming differently. There's an extra little difference that can really help you if you're trying to identify what you're looking at when they're hopping around in the water. And our girls, being sea lions, have got really small, sticky out ears, so if they can manage to stay nice and still. So if it's got cute little ears, like our girls, it's a sea lion. And if it's just got little holes in either sides of its head, it's predators. So see if you can guess what she's pretending to be. So there are sharks out there, and there are also orcas, or killer whales, that would like to try and chase sea lions. And so it makes it really hard to figure out if you can do it on a group, and hopefully we can use it as your efficiency. The smell and their whiskers find each other. Sea lions are probably best known for. That's their ability to balance all sorts of things on the end of their nose. Most people know sea lions really good at this, don't they? So we'll see if they want to have a go. And the reason that they're so good at balancing all sorts of things on their noses is because of those really long, really sensitive whiskers. And we'll see both our girls want to have a go at the tiny ball all the way back to their strands. And if you want, you can do that. A little bit of encouragement. Very peaceful balancing from both of them there, and as well as being able to use their whiskers to investigate new things they come across.
Hunting a little bit more often. Then when they're not hunting though, they are the same as any other bird. Birds are notoriously lazy, completely and utterly allergic to any form of hard work. So when they don't have to fly, they won't. Birds like him and other birds of prey aren't flying all the time. They don't fly 24/7. Basically they fly when they have to. Most of the time that's finding food. They don't fly for fun. They don't fly for no reason, because that just wastes energy. And in the wild, life is very hard, and they can't afford to waste that energy. They have to keep some back. Larger rodents like rats and things as well, maybe even smaller birds. Quite a large variety because they are quite big birds, and they do have a nice big powerful feet as well. But one last little thing about him before we pop him away. Most of you will have noticed by now is that he's got these little darker feathers that are sticking out above his eyes. Now they're called ear tufts, but they're not his ears, they're nothing to do with his ears or his hearing. Instead, they can tell us what kind of mood that he's in. So if you can see them like you can now, they're either up, straight, or they're kind of out to the side. It generally means that he's quite happy, he's very focused, and he's alert. Probably quite happy because he's getting fed. I'm going to stick her up on this little post here and let her do what she needs to do. Now there's a few things. The first one, she might have a good fluff of her feathers and then she'll give them all a big shake. It's called rousing. And all it really does is it streamlines her feathers, makes sure they're all facing the same way. Here it comes. She's perfectly aerodynamic now. All of her feathers are nice and smooth, nice and streamlined. The next thing, for you guys underneath her, use her now in the splash zone. She might go for a pre-flight poo, watch them part, like the Red Sea. So, oh, hey! That just lightens the load so she can fly a bit quicker. So what we're going to do with her now is we're going to show you a little bit of her hunting technique. She's a bird catcher. So to do that, I'm swinging about a leather pad with some food on it. She thinks that this is a bird, so she's going to chase it. My job is to keep it away from her and scare as many people as possible. Alright, so she's got lots of different tricks to try and catch a little bird. We're going to try and show you as many of them as we can. The first one, she's beautifully demonstrating. Lanner falcons aren't the fastest of falcons. They only get about 110 miles an hour at the best. So they don't tend to rely on speed. Instead, they are much easier. So, little Willow here loves to hide behind things. She'll use trees, she'll use hedges, she'll use you as a human shield. Anything to distract me, she can do her best to sneak up on me and try and catch me by surprise. And also if it was nice and sunny, she would use the sun to try and blind me. But I think she's doing very well. We'll let her have it on this one. So the quick punch, she knocks it out of the sky and comes in together. Give her a big round of applause. Alright. Not worry one bit. So, like I said, these guys were wiped out completely in the 1900s, but thankfully there have been reintroduction programs bringing them back. So the race programs initially were on the west coast of Scotland, and now they're starting to do it on the east coast, so we can get a nice healthy population throughout the whole of Scotland.